welcome back to Chasing the Target. Series win for India. They beat South Africa by 78 runs. Both zabardast performance. Pehle Sanju Samson with the bat. He came into bat when they were around 40 for 2. Wicket was good to bat on, लेकिन जब spinners आए थे South Africa के थोड़ा सा slow हो गया था. Invariable bounce था. You can see Markram भी बहुत जबरदस्त bowling करा, Maharaj भी. But Sanju Samson stuck it out. He stuck it out. And he showed responsibility. He showed his talent. Finally, what a century, भाई. के रखो उसको और chances दो. He's shown it now. He scored. He's taken his chance. I'm very proud of him. Now I hope कि ये team management back and show confidence in him and show that trust and that लंबी रस्सी जो बोलते नहीं दूसरे प्लेयरों के लिए, इसको लंबी रस्सी दो भैया, उन्हें आपको पूरा कन्वर्ट करके देंगे. आज जो इनिंग्स खेला उन्हें प्रेशर सिचुएशन में मैच विनिंग सीरीज विनिंग इनिंग्स था and I think it was very important from Sanju Samson's point of view. ठीक है 100 of 80 100 of 70 जब आप मारते अलग बात है, मगर जो प्रेशर सिचुएशन में उसने निकाला, उसका कैप्टन भी आउट हो गया था at one stage 100 for 3. Then तिलक वर्मा आके भैया I think 30-40 ball खेल लिया just for 8 or 9 runs. He put a lot of pressure back on Sanju Samson, but Sanju Samson didn't let that affect him. He continued to bat on and made sure कि the scoreboard was ticking. And even जब dot balls खेल रहे थे, भाई उन्हें टिके रहा उधर, उन्हें बोला कि भाई मैं बाद में मेकअप कर लूंगा. और फिर बाद में अगर आप देखें आखिरी 10 ओवर में इंडिया 90 रन बनाए, and those were the key runs to win them the game, win them the series. I felt that 280 was competitive. But it turned out to be big match winning. Commentators बोल रहे थे India probably have 20 runs extra, लेकिन फिर भी मैं समझ रहा था because South Africa का फॉर्म, और अगर आप देखें जो South Africa भी शुरुआत में बैट के साथ अपना जो बॉय है यार, ये नया बंदा टोनी द जोर्जी 81 और 87, फिर से पिछले मैच में 100, फिर यहाँ पे बेहतरीन स्टार्ट दिया. They're 140 for 2. They were ahead of India in terms of required rate and everything. Cruise कर रहे थे. But then good captaincy from KL Rahul. ARSHDEEP was sensational. Washington Sundar today was fantastic. I hope that he stays fit in the IPL also. मगर उन्हें भी जबरदस्त bowling करा, फिर उसके बाद अक्सर भी एक end को tight रखा. And then what do you call it? Even Avesh Khan came and picked up a couple of wickets and so did Mukesh Kumar. So I think a very good performance. भाई एक match और अच्छा नहीं यार, और एक match नहीं है भाई, खत्म हो गई series मेरे हिसाब से. They won the series. If I'm not mistaken, it's only a 3 one-day series. Is it? Yeah, it's done, man. India पहला जीती. South Africa won the second, and I think it's done, man. I think series खत्म हो गया. अब टेस्ट सीरीज शुरू होगा ध्रुव भाई 26 को, Boxing Day, baby, Boxing Day. That's when the cricket starts. India versus South Africa. Real cricket is Test cricket. वो भी बेहतरीन रहेगा. Up and down bounce ये वो सब बॉल घूमने वाला है. Only 3 ODI series. Yes, that's what I thought. So the series is done. India won the series. Test matches have left only. Congratulations to Don for her baby girl. Congratulations to Mr. Donald for his baby girl, and really happy the owner of this channel is blessed with a kid. Very exciting news for us. And when it comes to the cricket, I think Sanju Samson, man, he's made it count today. Excellent batting. प्रेशर सिचुएशन, कप्तान भी आउट हो गया था, जो बैटिंग करा, जो स्ट्राइक रोटेशन था, और भाई एक एंड पे उन्हें तिलक वर्मा तो बैठ गया था, 40 बॉल खा लिया, 9 रन. इट वाज लाइक 9 of 38, 9 of 36. Even the commentators were getting stressed for Sanju. They're like, I hope Sanju doesn't make a mistake. I hope Sanju doesn't make a mistake because this guy's consumed too many dot balls. But he kept his cool, he kept his pressure, and you need to back this guy, bro. Sanju Samson needs to be freed. He needs to play more cricket for India. उसको कंसिस्टेंसी लेके आना है. बिल्कुल पिछले 2 मैच में उसने नहीं मारे रन्स, मगर आज दिखा दिया सेंचुरी के साथ कि भाई ये टैलेंट है, उसको बैक करो. भाई आज वेस्ट इंडीज का मैच है. अभी आधे घंटे में आई थिंक टॉस हो गया होगा. अभी अब भी हुआ होगा टॉस. वो भी बेहतरीन सीरीज 2-2 पे. आई एम रियली एक्साइटेड फॉर दैट गेम. इट्स इन Taruba, Vinay's favorite place, Mr. Taruba. It seems that England will be going with an unchanged team. अभी तो टॉस का अपडेट नहीं आया शायद मेरे पास, या क्रिकेट इन्फो पे चेक कर रहा था मैं. But that is a fantastic game as well. And yeah, the way ARSHDEEP bowled today, 1 बजे टॉस. भाई मैच कब है? अभी नहीं है मैच. 11 बजे मैच, मतलब आपके टाइम से अभी मैच आधे घंटे में है भैया. मतलब 1 बजे टॉस. कैसे बारिश हो गई क्या? I don't know what the scene is there, but yes, ARSHDEEP जबरदस्त bowling करा. He's really improved and he's shown he can bowl in the longer format also, because उन्हें खाली T20s पे खेल रहा इंडिया के लिए और आईपीएल में, मगर आज उन्हें दिखा दिया. पिछले मैच में भी, ये सीरीज में इन पर्टिकुलर वनडे में जो पहला मैच था और ये मैच जो ARSHDEEप bowling करा, I think that is I think that it's been fantastic the way ARSHDEEP has bowled. Especially आपके पास बुमराह नहीं थे, शमी नहीं था, Siraj bhi nahi tha, so it was Arshdeep, Avesh Khan and Mukesh. They handled it really well. And yes, South Africa की भी full team नहीं थी, मगर batting अगर आप देखें, Markram था आपका, Klaasen था, so they have very good batsmen. ये Dizordi भी अच्छा निकला, पर Hendricks भी बहुत अच्छा batsman है. He's played a lot of international cricket. There is experience there. तो मेरे हिसाब से जो bowling करे Indian unit, they were fantastic. No Kuldeep Yadav today. I wish he played, but it looked like Washington Sundar, he did a fantastic job. He bowled really well. He held one end up और 2 wicket भी लिया उसने, wicket भी चटकाए और फिर उसके बाद अक्सर भी अच्छा pressure डाले. तो overall I like KL Rahul's captaincy also because I felt कि at one stage it was South Africa's game. 140 भाई तेरे पागल दोस्त नहीं है. कौन से पागल दोस्त भैया? The way Sundar bowled, bro, control and proper bounce utilization. Yeah, man, I just hope Washington Sundar is ready for the IPL, and then we can pick him in the T20 World Cup also. But we need Washington Sundar fit. भैया इसका ये main problem है, fit नहीं रहता बंदा. मगर आज उन्हें maturity के साथ bowling करा. He's known for his batting, but the way he bowled with control, the extra bounce in South African conditions. Yeah, toss update. West Indies is gonna field first. भाई वही तो बोल रहा हूँ मैं. The game is at 1:30, तो toss अभी होना चाहिए ध्रुव भाई. So ho gaya toss. West Indies are bowling first. It's going to be a huge game, man. West Indies, England 2-2, and it's all auguring well for this T20 World Cup. Both teams are preparing. England's probably last chance to prepare for the T20 World Cup in these conditions because then they'll travel and then come back in March or April. Well done on when India. Gill scored 100 and Jaiswal, Rohit and Kohli's 50s in inter-squad match in Pretoria. Very good update over there. I did not track that game. So thank you, Ibrahim bhai, for that information. Gill has scored, Jaiswal भी score कर दिया. रोहित भाई Boxing Day पे मानना है, Boxing Day पे the main day, the day where we don't sleep, the day where there is only football, cricket. That day is when these guys need to score. My main guys in the house, what's up, Mr. Punter? Sanju makes the 100 and saves his position for the future. I hope so, man. This is what I needed from him because they go ठीक है, like he hasn't made the most of his chances, but also he's not been given a string of chances in a row. So कभी reserve बना देते, कभी ये format खिला देते, वो format खिला देते. ये series he's made the most of it, and in a pressure situation जब हालात भी थोड़े बुरे थे, तिलक वर्मा तो सो गया था pitch पे, runs नहीं बन रहे थे. They were going 3 runs and over it. Projected score was 220, 215 at one stage, but the way he showed his patience, class timing, excellent acceleration in the end, and just the composure, didn't throw his wicket. Sanju, to man, I'm telling you, you have to free Sanju Samson. Sanju Samson is an extremely talented player. He needs to be back, like how Iyer is back, how KL Rahul is back. This guy needs to be back. He's a fantastic player. But yes, from his side, if there's any argument against him, it's consistency, and he needs to break down that door in this IPL. And I think he can. More talented banda bhai. Aaj mune dekha diya. I think he's more mature now. He's 28, 29. He's more mature now, and a permanent fixture this in team, and I want to see him T20s also. Pitch for first test is green top, but we'll have to support for both batters and bowlers. Yeah, I think it'll be quick runs for batters because they might get out any ball. It'll be that kind of South African pitch, which I'm assuming, which I've seen in 2018 and the last time India went, which was 2 years ago, I think, or 2021, 2022. But yeah, those times it was variable bounce, lot of pace, green wicket, a lot of support for the fast bowlers. But you could score runs. They had smaller boundaries and some shots you get value for your money and all that. But it's going to be a quick-paced game where it can be 150 for 6 and 200 for 8. It'll be that kind of match. That's what I'm assuming. By match winner, West Indies है. क्या पूछ रहे, मेरे को समझ में. By match winner, West Indies है. कोई भी हो सकता है भैया. आज इंग्लैंड, देखो वेस्ट इंडीज तो बहुत अच्छी शुरुआत करे ये सीरीज में, फिर इंग्लैंड जबरदस्त वापसी करे. एंड इंग्लैंड हैव शोन कि भाई हम लोग जबरदस्त टीम है. दे हैड अ वेरी बैड वर्ल्ड कप, मगर वाइट बॉल टीम, इनकी जो फॉर्मूला होती है, जो उनके स्ट्रेटजीज होते हैं, वो हाई रिस्क होते हैं. डजंट वर्क ऑल द टाइम, मगर दे स्टिल अ वेरी गुड टीम. आप देखो फुलस्टॉप कैसे रहा भाई, नंगा कर दिया. वो 119 मारा था 50 बॉल में, 55 बॉल में, बेहतरीन इधर उधर. Is the Rahul the answer after Rohit in the future? Not in my opinion. I don't think so. If you're asking about captaincy, I don't think so, man. Because I've seen KL Rahul captain everywhere. I'm not that impressed. How do you rate Rituraj and Jaiswal in the future? I rate them very highly, especially Jaiswal. I think unhe bahut zabardast batter hai. He has the technique for all 3 formats. He's very composed. He's not shy to play his strokes as well. He can play different kind of roles as an opening batsman, and they will get tested, मगर आपको बैक करना पड़ेगा. टैलेंट तो बहुत है भैया में. और ऋतुराज तो भाई बहुत कंसिस्टेंट प्लेयर है. I know last couple of games when he got the chance, he didn't really make the most of it. But I think I would really back him later on, and he's also a good. He could be a good leader too. It looks like he led India to the Asian Games. I know that was completely different and competition alag tha, sob alag tha, but I think he has a good future. South Africa have hired Ashwar Prince as batting consultant. Man, that guy was the most painful batter. Man, him, Neil McKenzie, khali chipak jate the crease pe. They would never get out, even in India. And on top of that, Boyta Dippenar and Kon ki Jack Callis. Man, I play Arsh any day, any ground, anywhere, buddy. Match winner, proper match winner. You know what I mean, fam. But like I think ARSHDEEP has really come back well. उन्हें बहुत बुरा पिटाया था एक वो जब हार्दिक पांड्या खिलाया था उस पे I think एक T20 series at the beginning of the year उसके बाद उसका पूरा form dip हो गया था. But in the last couple of games, he's killing it. He's killing it, man. Look, yes, I think a left-handed bowler is a very good option. He should be there in the squad. I know everyone will say Bumrah, Shami, Siraj, but I think ARSHDEEP would be a good option. We saw him play well in the last T20 World Cup, Asia Cup too. He has guts in him, and if he just stays confident, I think he can do a good job. Did you see West Indies seniors pulled out of the test tour of Australia? So they're not going with seven. So now they're going with 7 debutants to Australia. Why the hell are they going to Australia again? Didn't they just go to Australia last year? That is my question to you. Why the hell are they going to Australia again, bro? They just went last year. How come every 2 years they go to Australia? I didn't see that. But yes, there is something there that I saw last week that some players agreed to the T20 contract, while a lot of players didn't agree to the Test one-day format contract. I don't know what the issue is. I think it's probably because the money thing, they can go and make more in other leagues. And with this new IPL coming, jo September wala different format T10 or 100 wala format they're trying to implement. If that happens, then there's going to be less of cricket, man. Anyway, there's going to be less one days, less Test cricket, less. It'll just be like T20 leagues. It looks like. Bhai, तुम्हारा favorite player कौन सा है? Of all time या current? ये पूछो आप. Did you see? Yeah. So yeah, I think overall a very good win for India. Like both teams were not. Both teams weren't didn't have the full team, but I think it was a good competition. Went till the final day, final decider. Or maybe South Africa बहुत अच्छी खेल रही थी. I think the way K. Rahul captained and the way ARSHDEEP bowled and especially Sundar and Akshar, they pulled things back very nicely. It looked like South Africa will win this series at one stage. I think if you asked me 3 hours ago, I would say South Africa will win this, but they pulled it back from 140 to 2 to make them collapse like that. Fantastic job. World time. WTC schedule has West Indies touring Australia for 2 tests in January. Yes, they were in Australia last year after the T20 World Cup. That's what I remembered. I don't know why the hell they're going again, bro. This way that Chandrapal's son was playing, right? And that he made his debut in that series, I think. Yeah, give other teams a chance. But I'm not surprised, bro. With West Indies, these guys have this problem with contracts and they don't get paid properly. Board ka issue hai. They're not making enough money. The players are not getting paid, and then look, of course, they'll be attracted to other leagues and franchise जहाँ पे आपको टाइम पे जबरदस्त पैसे मिल रहे. तो अब ये आईपीएल भी देखो, पैट कमिंस का जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है भाई, उसका ऑस्ट्रेलिया कॉन्ट्रैक्ट 12 महीने का, आई थिंक इट्स 16 crores, right, for 12 months. His Australian cricket contract with the Australian Cricket Board. And in the IPL with Sunrisers, in 2 months, he's making 20.5 crore in 2 months. So what he's making more in 2 months than he makes the whole year in Australia. So this is where cricket is shifting. World time. I mean, all time पूछ रहे आप तो all time. बोला था, मेरे को याद नहीं है, अब मैं गलत बोल दूंगा, मैं चेंज होते रहता, बट याद से मैं फिर से बोलता हूँ आपको. इंडिया वर्सेस पाकिस्तान मोस्टली टू बी न्यूयॉर्क 7th और 8th of June. मैं एक ग्रुप पे आपको मैसेज करा था, आप वो स्केड्यूल निकालो वर्ल्ड कप का, मेरे को बताओ मेरे लग गए या नहीं लग गए. बट यस, आई वाज टोल्ड a month ago that India Pakistan will happen in New York, but I was not confirmed about the dates. But I think I don't know if I didn't tell you this, but we were told this, I think, during the semi-final in Bombay when we were there. We were told that most likely it will be in New York. Get ready, punter, go baby. Abdur Razzaq, I mean, Abdur Razzaq is outstanding player. ऐसा all-rounders बनते नहीं आजकल. पान खा ले गया ऐसा जबरदस्त शॉट छक्के चौके सब मारता था. Did you hear the plans for Dallas, Florida, New York to set up pop-up stadiums and drop in pitches to that bigger seating capacity? I heard that. I mean, Dallas already have a ground, I think, where they play the American Championship thing in Florida also, but I guess they're going to look at the pop-up system for New York in particular, because I don't know if they have a cricket ground. But India, Pakistan, and New York will be wild. People will be coming from everywhere: Toronto, Chicago, Dallas, New York itself, New Jersey. It'll be a crazy thing. But that's the thing, man. What I saw in my last 4 years as someone who's been to matches, who's reporting and stuff, there's always the other game which is more exciting. India, Pakistan, everybody goes, it's sold out, everything, but it hasn't been that kind of thing except for the Melbourne. That's the only game I didn't go. I've been to, I think, over the last 10 India, Pakistan games, I've been to almost every one of them except for the Melbourne one. That was the best game. Which do you like, PM Modi or Virat Kohli? क्या सवाल आप पूछ ले रहे भैया. क्रिकेट का पूछो. अच्छा, क्रिकेट का मैं बोलता हूँ आपको. आई थिंक मेरे को उन्हें बहुत पसंद था, एंड्रू फ्लिंटॉफ. मेरे को अब्दुल रज़ाक बहुत पसंद था. मेरे को अजहरुद्दीन बहुत पसंद था. ड्राविड ज़हीर was my favorite bowler at one time. Right now is Ben Stokes, bro. There's no doubt about it. He's the greatest cricketer in the modern era, in my opinion. He's outstanding. He's my favorite. I really like Virat Kohli, also Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma is the best batsman that I've seen live with my eyes in the stadium. I think he's the most entertaining batsman. His timing is impeccable. His six hitting ability is better than anybody I've seen. So he's outstanding. I like watching Shaheen Shah Afridi when I saw him a few times, Babar a few times. But yeah, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, right up. But yeah, West Indies, I'm just seeing the update. The 50-20 they choose to bowl looks like a pretty good wicket. Hopefully we can restrict the English batters. Yeah, last time they didn't restrict for crap. And we went for 260, 270. I was disappointed. He says of Tuesday's display, we are doing our best to minimize this boundary count, he says, of Phil Salt. Yeah, I mean, Phil Salt is a man possessed, and I'm kind of surprised he didn't get an IPL contract. I know that there was no demand for foreign batsmen, but someone like a Russo went for 10, Mitchell went for 14. I think Phil Salt could have gone for good money. With the current situation, do you see Rohit and Virat playing the World Cup? Yeah, I do. We're just 1 or 2 bad games away from saying bring back the guys. I still feel they might play. I would go with the current team. I wouldn't even play Pandya, but like they'll bring Pandya back. And with Rohit and Virat Kohli, the thing is, with what happened with the Mumbai Indians thing, that is going to influence. If the Mumbai thing Indians didn't happen, I would say 100% Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli will play the World Cup. But the Mumbai Indians ka jo hua, it's also going to affect the Indian team thing. And if Hardik is captain, then he has a say. He doesn't need to pick Rohit if he doesn't need to, and Rohit doesn't need to be in the 11 because he's not captain. With Virat Kohli, there might be pressure, especially crowd pressure and pressure from people like around in the board or whatever like that. There might be pressure to play Virat Kohli. But Rohit Sharma ka, it's become less now. The Mumbai Indians ka ye jo hua situation, unless Rohit Sharma goes to another team, captains and does really well in the IPL, it looks like maybe he might not make it to this World Cup. But there is always a chance. I'm not cutting it right now. आप बोल सकते कि उन लोग एक साल से खेले नहीं दोनों. They haven't played together. That is exactly true. This team has been playing back. This team, I agree with that. But with them still not winning ICC trophy, they will want to put the name in the hat. Whether then the selector, then it's up to Hardik Pandya if he's the captain or it's the selectors choice ki bhai usko lete ya nahi lete. Which do you like, MS Dhoni or Virat Kohli? Both. I like both, bro. I'm probably bigger Virat Kohli fan, but I like both players. Why not? England and Australia are most likely going to be in the same group, and India, Pakistan will be in the same group too. They always do that, man. They play them like 10 times against each other. But that will be a good game. I want to see how many games in America, because I heard the proportion of the games is very less compared to in the West Indies. There's more games in the Caribbean, with India, Pakistan being probably one of India's games. I don't think India play are the only team who plays more in America and the rest play in the West Indies. I'm not sure क्या है, मगर teams भी बहुत है ये time. 20 team है मेरे हिसाब से. I think उसमें Canada भी है, उसमें Nepal भी है, उसमें Uganda bhi hai. Who's the team who just qualified recently? And Zimbabwe is the only one who's not there. I'm very shocked how Zimbabwe didn't make it. But there's 20 teams. So I think it's going to be small groups. And then you might have Super Sixes. And then you might have semi-finals, finals. That's what I'm assuming. Or you have many groups, quarterfinals, semis, finals. You could have that too. Bhai, mera gender male hai. Aapka kya hai? Aapka kya hai? Khatarnak sawal aap pooch de rahe. But I think it might be that kind of T20 World Cup where, because there's a lot of games. Not everyone's going to play each other. It won't be like this. ये World Cup जो था 10 टीम सब एक दूसरे से खेले वैसा नहीं रहेगा मेरे हिसाब से. I think it will be more split into different groups, and then you might have like a knockout kind of phase, and then you'll have the semis finals, or you'll have that group super sixes wo hona. But yeah, like this Indian team, they won the T20. The team which won the T20 series, no, they didn't win. It was 1-1 in the T20 series. They won the one-day World Cup, not World Cup, one-day series. South Africa, mein, they'll have a lot of confidence, these players, because away conditions mein jeetna against some very good South African players will give them a lot of confidence, and they will look to do well, take this form into the IPL. IPL will be a big another thing. The जो पहले 2 हफ्ते रहेंगे आईपीएल का, that will be a big indicator, because I think the squad has to be announced in April, or like 2 weeks into the IPL, 2-3 weeks into the IPL, so maybe, or just halfway point of the IPL. So wo time tak there will be some performances which would have influenced your selection. Pakistan and ICC have signed the hosting rights contract for the Champions Trophy, but there is a loophole as Zakir Ashraf and ICC met with UAE Cricket Board. Not sure what they talked about. And Zakir Ashraf, some audio leaked of him as well, right? I think like a past audio where he was talking about team selection. There's something was leaked there too of him there. That is a different circus altogether. But yeah, man, Punter, check the schedule for the T20 World Cup, man. The dates. Check the dates for the T20 World Cup, bro. Yeah, so what else do we have? We have the West Indies game going on right now. Then 26th, we're looking forward to the Australia Boxing Day test match. We're looking at Pakistan, India versus South Africa. That's going to be a lot of fun. I think it'll be very competitive. That's the real cricket. मेरे को बहुत पसंद test cricket. Will be session by session, hour after hour. Will be very, very engaging. I think most likely West Indies will host 40 matches and USA 15. Out of those 15, how many are India matches? That's going to be the thing that I'm going to look at, because I think USA, if you put India-Pakistan matches, those have potential to be full. West Indies, you'll see people traveling, but I don't know how full the stadiums will be. Then there's going to be the time issue, because they're going to look to cater to the Indian market. And if they cater to the Indian market, then they'll have to make the games morning time over there, which 10 baje, 11 baje, which is not many people will come to the grounds. Where you've seen West Indies in the CPL in particular, and jab West Indies khelte, when they play like 1 a.m., 3 a.m. India time, when they play other teams, you see it's full. There's dancing going on. Mahol zabardast hai. The crowd is going crazy. It's a lot of fun. So I am hoping they don't really change the timings and we just sacrifice our time and watch the game. But I think more likely, especially the India matches, you'll see it in the morning. And wo mahol nahi banta, under lights T20 game, it's a different thing altogether. Even if it's in the daytime, at least the game should be full. But morning 10 o'clock is very difficult to attract a full audience. That means you have to leave your house at 8 o'clock in the morning for a T20 game. And yeah, people do it for one days and stuff, but T20 games, even one days, the one day World Cup matches कब शुरू थे 1:30 2 o'clock, तो आराम से उठ के जा सकते थे. ये थोड़ा सा अलग है अभी. It's a bit different right now. Brother might be delayed. Mr. Faiz Ali Tahir saying that. No problem, brother. Yes, if you have any questions, please do let me know. Sorry, I was just looking at some messages, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. Also, the Australia women versus India women test match. That is also very intriguing. India have gotten Australia all out for 219. We're all going to talk about, the pitch is going to be ranked, but Pooja Vastekar took 4 wickets, bowled really well, and then Sneha Raina and Deepti Sharma spun a web around the Australian women. They bowled really well. Zabardast Makadi. Australian team, theek hai. Meg Lanning nahi hai, the super captain, the Ricky Ponting of the women's game, the outstanding, invincible, one of probably the best captains of all time in any format, any men's, women's, anything. But there's still a very good team, or this Australian team. If you see, there's Sutherland, there's Elisa Healy, Talia Magra, Elisa Perry, Beth Mooney, Alana King as well. But I think the way India bowled was fantastic. Apart from Talia Magra, Beth Mooney, Elisa Healy, nobody really got going, and also them, they couldn't convert their starts into big scores. And India are doing a really good job right now. Abhi 98 for 1 in 19 over mein Shafali Verma got out, but she played a good innings, 40 or 59. But now Smriti and Sneha Rana are batting. I am assuming Sneha Rana is the night watch woman, because there is still more batting to go. They have Jemima Rodriguez, Harmanpreet, Jastika Bhatia, Richa Ghosh, Deepti Sharma. All these can bat. Even Pooja can bat too. So yeah, Pooja Vastrakar bowled really well today. Again, very good line and length. And yeah, surprising. Everyone's going to say it's going to turn, and they did turn, but the faster bowler did the damage for India, and they're in a very good position. If they can get a lead of 100, 150 per se, there'll be a lot of pressure on Australia. And if India win this will be huge. Remember, beating Australia in any format is really hard, and Test is even harder, because 5 दिन जो playing a champion team बहुत मुश्किल रहता है वो. Yeah, Zaka Ashraf got audio leaked where he's talking about why he selected Shan and Shaheen ahead of Rizwan as captain. He said because Rizwan is signed to same agency as Babar. Yeah, and like we knew this before, that this was the agency issue, that Babar, Rizwan, Shadab, all these guys were of the same agent, and they were saying there's a lobby going on. That's why the same players are playing every game since the Asia Cup, and not even Asia Cup, even before that, the tour of Sri Lanka against Afghanistan. Pure wahi खिलाड़ी साथ में खेल रहे थे. So I think that was something that we knew that was happening, but it's crazy that there was an audio leaked of the chief selector Zaka Ashraf talking about, not chief selector, what is he, bro? He's the PCB chairman, if I'm not mistaken. The chief selector is Mr. Wahab Riaz, always having funny press conferences. He's a really good bowler, really nice guy, but his press conferences are like too funny, man. It's not convincing in my opinion. Like he needs to work on those. In my opinion, I don't think उन्हें उतना conviction के साथ कर रहा है. He looks like he's very confident in everything, but कहीं ना कहीं गलतियां हो जाते हैं उससे. Mr. Zaka Ashraf says so. Yeah, overall, I think there is issues in Pakistan cricket, but hopefully going into this game, it's going to be tough. Again, they have some injuries there. I think Abrar is still injured. Noman Ali is injured. You have, I think, even Khurram, who bowled really well in the last game, he has some issue as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back. And we'll also look forward to the India-South Africa. We'll build up to that. The Indian team is playing right now that warm-up game. Like Ibrahim Bhai said, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli got a good start, so did Jaiswal and these guys. So they have some good preparation going on, but it's always a challenge for India, especially whatever team it is. When they play in South Africa, they always do struggle. They haven't won a series here ever. They won test matches, but series jitna alag baat hai, so hopefully they can do that this time around. It'll be tough again, because conditions jo rehte South Africa mein, like how India make ranked tennis, they make it like tough for the opposition, but it's still fun to watch. I really enjoy it. But India will have to be at the game and at the top of the game, even with the ball, because last time around I remember ki they were getting the toss in their favor, everything in their favor, but they were not able to clean up South Africa in the second innings. They weren't able to get those 11 wickets in the end, jo chauthe innings mein tha, which normally they should have on pitches which were assisting them. And I think that will also be key. The way they bat last time around, they had Rishabh Pant, who kept them in the game, in the series for a long time, scoring hundreds. And I think any test series when Pant was there, he was the main guy, whether it was against England, whether it was against Australia, whether it was against South Africa, he was keeping India in the game when they were collapsing. Him not being there could be a crucial blow for India. Ishan Kishan has also gone back, and it means KS Bharat will be there. We know he struggled a bit in the WTC, so that's kind of a concern for Team India as well. So let's see how things work out. Khurram Shahzad has been ruled out second and third test with Revenge abdominal muscles test, so he's not playing both the games. That is a big blow for Pakistan. अच्छा डाल रहा था मेरे हिसाब से, but that gives I don't know if Hassan Ali will play or Mohammad Wasim Jr. will play, but it gives them the chance to show why they shouldn't have been dropped, and they do have experience as well, and hopefully they can utilize those conditions and adjust better to the MCG compared to how the other players did at Perth. I think that's what they can hope for. But yeah, we got a few minutes to the England-West Indies game. Thank you everybody for joining me today. Really appreciate it. It was good fun talking to you guys. It was a good review. Enjoyed the series as well. Look forward to this game West Indies England. फिर उसके बाद हम बात करेंगे टेस्ट मैच के बारे में. It's a festive period. It's very busy, games after games. So make sure you tune in to Chasing the Target. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and make sure you stay tuned to the space for the latest in the cricketing world. Thank you so much.